Now, the Akatsi Demonstration School, a key institution for inclusive education in the southern part of the Volta region, is calling for urgent government intervention to provide additional teaching staff and amenities to support children with special needs. Currently, the school faces a critical shortage of trained teachers and specialized facilities, forcing administrators to place all special needs students in a single classroom despite their different learning stages and requirements. Our correspondent in the Volta region is Desmond Salasiago.
In Ghana, special needs education is designed to support children with disabilities, including those with visual, hearing, intellectual and physical impairment. Despite efforts to promote inclusive education, special needs schools in Ghana face numerous challenges. Many lack adequate teaching staff, as there are limited trained special education teachers, leading to overcrowded classrooms where students with varying needs are grouped together. Facilities and learning materials such as Braille textbooks, sign language interpreters and assistive technologies are also in short supply. Due to these inadequacies, many children with disabilities either receive substandard education or remain out of school altogether, hindering their academic and social development. At the Akatsi Demonstration School, authorities have expressed concerns that many children with special needs across the region remain out of school due to the lack of proper learning facilities and specialized educators. Stella Sogbo, headmistress at the Akatsi Demonstration School, spoke to ChannelOne News and called for attention to support the school and special needs children.
The definite at Akatsi Demonstration Basic School is a school that have children with hearing impaired, and they are here and we want to take them through the normal education system so that they can also get some skills to be able to live a worthy life in society. Children from various communities come here to learn. Right now we have only 2 teachers and 1 volunteer that is taking care of these children. Our plan is to have an inclusive education for them so that they can be in the classrooms while the sign language teacher will sign to them while a normal teacher is teaching. But right now we don't have such facilities because the teachers are not many, and they are from different levels, some in P1, P2, P3, GHS 1, 2 and 3. So they are in different classes. But because we don't have the resources to have them in their various levels, we put them in one classroom and teach them. So if you can get assistance to have more teachers, we will be very happy. Has done a lot. The lady who was here as a volunteer, she came almost 2 years now, and she has supported the teachers in the teaching. She has also brought a lot of training, bringing the children together and then exposing them to other things that will help them to learn. In comparing what they do in Japan and here, I realize that if we put in more effort, we'll do better than maybe other countries. So Hokwa is a school on its own, but demonstration school, or the definite in demonstration school, is a school that is blending with the normal student and other ones, so they don't feel separated from anybody, just that they are in their homes with their parents. They feel that they are okay here, staying with other parents to learn. So this is a better place for them to learn. We only need their support so that they can be able to do a lot.
Despite the intervention of the Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA, which has provided a volunteer to assist in teaching, the school insists that much more is needed, particularly from government, to bridge the resource gap. Moses Gapo, one of the teachers who assist the special needs students, spoke to ChannelOne News.
We are not many, simply because the challenge that we are facing, one of them is we are practicing a multi-grade system. If we could have a teachers for each of the classes, it will help us, because their learning is very slow. So when you teach one hearing learner, it's equal to teaching a hearing counterpart about 40 of them, and their way of assimilation is very low. So if we can get about 4 or 3 teachers with them, I think they can also bridge the gap of making a good use of their education, because we are all writing the same exam that the hearing counterparts are writing. That's a BC. We are writing the same paper. The grade system is the same. So if we are not many with them, it's like they'll be lacking behind. So if JACA can help us by giving us more volunteers, at least 2, every year. So there should be enrollment drive, and then secondly too, we should do it in such a way that the hearing counterparts, they shouldn't see that the hearing impaired as what different people. Let us what embrace them as what one people, so that through there we can continue. That's why inclusive education is good. When we are doing inclusive education in Ghana, the hearing impaired or the deaf people, they will not neglect themselves. They will not see themselves what maybe they are not good or whatever. Because always when you see them, they are always isolated. So as they see themselves in this particular school, you see them mingling with their hearing counterparts. During break time, you see them playing with each other, even as I'm speaking with you.
The school is, however, calling for increased investment in special education, including the recruitment of trained special needs teachers, provision of learning materials and infrastructure improvements to create a more conducive learning environment.
Performance is generally low because they are not registered under the special needs students. Before you can be registered under special needs students, you need to go in for a medical examination by a medical doctor who give a certificate to be presented to the office for them to register you under it. But most parents cannot afford to take their children to maybe a teaching hospital for that certificate or medical examination. So we end up registering them under the normal student. They write a normal BC with them, the same duration. So that goes to affect their performance. So they are not able to do very well in their BC. I want to plead with parents with children with special needs, especially those with hearing impaired, to bring their words to school, because it's a good environment for them to be able to learn and then become useful people on their own. But if you keep them in their home, they will see themselves as people who have been neglected. They are not part of the family. But just as we are sending the good one to school, they should also come to school that they can learn. They feel that they are also human beings. No human being is a waste. So parents, you are pleading that bring them to school. Akatsi demonstration, deaf unit is there, and we promise to take good care of them and provide them the resources they need that they can become useful.
Meanwhile, at the Jelukope RC Basic School in Jelukope, the Japan International Cooperation Agency has equally provided a volunteer to aid in the teaching of ICT, the technological gap in the Southern Volta. Morrison Akpalu, an ICT teacher, says teachers face difficulties teaching ICT due to inadequate computers.
Difficulties in teaching computing, in a sense that previously we don't have a device, we don't have computers in teaching. So I would say that we still need more. We still need more computers, especially internet connectivity. In colleges, we need to take the computing as a full course. Mostly when you go there, we take it as only a semester, as a whole program. You need the college need to adopt that system now, so somebody can go and do a computing as a full program. But so when you come as a professional teacher, there are no teachers in that particular field. You'll be asked to force to teach there. We are just lucky some of us, we did computing, we did IT. So when it comes to that field, we are able to teach. But the rest of us, especially in primary session, no teacher is able to teach the computing, especially the curriculum has changed. We are no more doing ICT, we are not doing computing.
Although special needs students at the Akatsi demonstration school are hopeful of an improved educational learning environment, they are still hoping on government and stakeholders to come to their aid to provide them with learning facilities. Reporting for ChannelOne News, my name is Desmond Salasha.